Son of a bungus! Today we're back out at the bridge from the last video, and I'm in search of bridge monsters. I've actually got a bait drifting out the back, so I'm keeping an eye on that. But you know, there's definitely some big fish here. I just saw something big roll right there. That might have been, ooh, something's getting blown up on. So yeah, fish are feeding. Right now I've got a big, you know, maybe over a 12-inch ladyfish, maybe 13, 14-inch ladyfish. On a knocker rig, so that's just with a 1 ounce sinker, positioned just right over the hook so it can slide up and down the leader. So I'm trying to keep them closer to the bottom, see what I can get. We're back out here looking for, you know, big monster snook or maybe even a Goliath grouper. But I know, or I would imagine, there's some big tarpon rolling through, some big sharks. So there's all kinds of things that would definitely hit that ladyfish. But you know, the thing about fishing a ladyfish under a bridge like this is you could really catch something big. You could really catch something big. So yeah, it should be interesting. There's not a lot of water movement at the moment, you know. The trolling motor I got on spot lock is really not using a lot of energy. It's on a very low power setting, so there's not a lot of movement right now. It's not great. I'd rather there be tons of movement. I'd rather be struggling a little bit to... Oh! Oh, what happened? Oh man, alive. Oh, big, oh man, he rubbed me. Oh jeez. Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Dang it. Alright, so I guess while I'm retying, I'll tell you what I got on there. Gives some indication what the fish might have been. I mean, it wasn't a shark, right? It didn't, well, I mean, it could have been a shark, but it grabbed it, went right through the pilings, cut me off on some barnacles. So I've got 65-pound braid. Going to 80-pound mono. And I do that for just a bit of shock absorption. So at the moment I'm sitting here thinking, ooh, probably wish I would have caught some more ladyfish. I did not. C'est la vie. Man, that guy did not give me much time. I'm gonna make fish here. Who's gonna get it from there? So he's in the pilings. So when this goes off, it's gonna be classic. Classic crap. So I don't really have any time to let him run. I'm also very hungry. Make sure. This is the thing. I have this superstition, maybe, that it's like, if I'm not holding that rod, it's gonna get hit. Luckily, at least this time, if it gets hit, it's at least my rod. I mean, I can grab it and I can fight the fish. If somebody else on the boat, man, they're gonna get lots of fish. Oh, buddy. There he is. This was the guy I've been looking for. Not the monster I had on before this, but oh. There he is. My personal best Goliath grouper. And this guy, you can shoot, he ate my oh, that knot is maybe okay. Son of a gun. I have one more. Oh, guy. All right, so look at the size of the bait I'm using for these guys. I mean, look at that. All right, go down, get eaten. I feel like he's oh Oh, what is going on? Son of a bungus! Hey everybody, thanks for sticking out to the end of the video. You know, it didn't quite go my way today, but you know, it was exciting. I think I hooked a couple really big fish under that bridge. I was able to land that small Goliath Grouper, which, you know, to be honest, that was my personal best. And the nice thing about it is, basically, if I catch any other Goliath Grouper, I'll set a new personal best, because that was probably the smallest Goliath Grouper I've ever seen. But you know what? I feel like that incoming tide would just work better for me in that spot. At least that's what I found. I mean, there was so much activity. It really felt like if I dropped live ladyfish down there, it was going to get eaten by something. And it did. And I ran through those 4 ladyfish that I had so quickly. You know, I was able to run out, get some more ladyfish, got a lot more ladyfish, but I go back up to the bridge and just nothing's happening. There's a lot of fresh water coming out of the rivers from all the rain, and kind of the late third of the incoming tide is when you're going to have the most cold salt water. I'm using the word cold a little bit loosely. It's slightly cooler water, slightly saltier water. So, you know, but those little things could turn the bite on, and I think that's what happened. You know, so then you get into the outgoing tide, and it's just, the water warms up a little bit, it's more fresh, and it just turns things off. And even if you're fishing for things like, you know, tarpon or snook that don't mind fresh water, you know, tarpon especially, they don't even really care how much oxygen's in the water. They'll go up and gulp air on the surface. But still, the bait fish that they're looking for, a lot of times they like saltier water, they like cooler water. So, you know, that has something to do with it. So, yeah, that incoming tide might be the ticket there, at least this time of year. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for tuning into the video. Keep fishing.